So this is our cabbage that we grilled at medium heat for almost 1 hour. You have the tender texture inside, and you also have the super caramelized, but then just more almost steamed cabbage type of taste.
Perfect bite.
Yay.
Welcome to another edition of Beyond the Plate, a series highlighting our city's favorite chefs and their unique stories. Today I have the distinct honor of joining the owner of Montreal restaurant Marconi, Chef Mehdi Brunet-Benkritly, at his family home in Sutton, an hour east of Montreal. Together we'll visit the stunning gardens of Diane Duquet, unbelievable gardener of herbs and edible flowers at her country home nearby, and enjoy the evening's convivial energy watching Chef in his kitchen. Stay tuned. This is going to be a wondrous episode. Chef, what have you learned about yourself during this most difficult time, the last 2 years?
How to be patient, how to be able to transform yourself, transform your business. Things are a little bit better with the pandemic and everything, but we were really in the deep of that in the last 2 years. So it's been about reinventing yourself, that you have to be patient, but I am often very impatient, and that perhaps it's time to take those moments to think about what's next.
Diane, tell everybody, where are we today?
We are in my garden, quite near from Denham.
I have Chef Mehdi over here, and what I would love to know is why you have selected him.
No idea.
You're not
I don't know.
It's been too long.
It's been too long. Now, I said yes to Mehdi because I knew him a little bit, and I knew he would appreciate the way I work. So they can do something similar in the kitchen, and they just take care the same way I did.
The routine that goes on into her work, if I can say, we take it back into the kitchen with us. And when someone new starts at the restaurant, we introduce them to Diane. So it's a relationship.
With your menu, do you follow her harvesting calendar and then decide what your dish will look like?
It depends on the vegetable, the herb, but yes, there are some, I think, bigger components. That's a main feature. We love the wild daisies, oxalis. We love a lot of the green stuff.
I think it's the best thing I do, wild greens that grows alone, and I just have to choose them and know them and harvest them and keep them continuing growing.
Heidi, let's go back to my house in Sutton, about 25 minutes away. We're gonna cook something really nice with Diane stuff. All right, so now we're gonna butcher down this kabu cabbage. Just clean it up a bit. We're gonna grill it on charcoal and make it really yummy.
Mehdi, when did you know that you wanted to become a chef?
It happened like when, let's say I was 20 years old. It's actually my father's wife. I was kind of like not doing so much. I was soul searching. And she kind of randomly said, I have a friend who her daughter went to pastry class or something. Maybe I was in a deep place. I was like, oh God, I need someone to tell me what to do. And I ended up going in cooking, and I really, really loved it. Really loved it right away. My mother started taking me out as I started cooking. She made really an effort to make it a point to make me discover that world, because we'd always loved eating, but it was never the gastronomic events, or restaurants. There was not a lot of restaurants. There was not a lot of money for that. So, so the restaurant world, I discovered on my own after.
You could smell already the sweetness, like you said, that caramelized kind of.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing what it does to it, because when you do that, you have the tender texture inside, just one is not so great, just the other one either. Both, I think, is interesting.
Tell me a little bit about life in New York.
Well, it was an exciting time. I've had the chance to open 2 amazing restaurants, met amazing people, met my amazing wife, Molly. I'd done when seen what I wanted, and it was time to come back to Montreal. More experienced, more educated, differently so. And Molly and I came back home and opened Marconi.
Describe a typical night at Marconi.
Marconi is a neighborhood restaurant. It's really what we had in mind in creating that space. It's really convivial. We focus on good cocktails, natural wine, locally sourced produce. It's very seasonal. We really wanted to replicate some of our favorite spots that we've been to anywhere in the world. And the theme that we always came back to was very much related to the ambiance. It was just coziness and warmth. You walk in and it feels like a place that's been there for generations and generations, and it's welcoming and cozy.
Thank you.
Let's try it. It's all done.
That's good.
Yay.
Earth's bounty right here in this plate. Thank you. It's beautiful. Chef, thank you so much for bringing me into your beautiful home. Molly, it has been truly a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heidi.
You're welcome.